Well, I went
Greetings, greetings, greetings.
violent guava. I said to myself, buddy, you're not from there.
I am Juan Barber. I have more than 10 years working in what is the barbershop business, and I would like to share my experience and knowledge about.
After a day of doing crap, trying to fill my piggy bank little by little. Take care, my boy.
My mom started cutting my hair. Today the process was not easy, but it was harder to stay in the process.
So,
I persevered.
And where are we?
The glory of God.
you know, I'm 100%. I put on my stick. Stop. Tell me who's putting him hard like Columbus in the bullpen. And you too for me. Do your own thing. Remember that in life, how it came?
This man
Now
is
check
gonna
those
make
entries,
pretty.
it makes a perfect picture.
Before you want to fly, first wait for them to grow you. But living time is perfect. I have never seen in my life that the process of achieving something good is easy. Live your process with peace of mind. Don't go out with anyone because they're looking for more than you are. Glory be to God, because you act like that.
They didn't raise him that way, though.
To do well in the barbershop business, here are 5 strategies that fail us. Let's start with strategy number 1. You should learn about how to perform all types of haircuts and know how to deal with all types of heads as well. If you master that part.
Cutting hair and knowing how to deal with all hair types as well. If you master that part, you're going to have a very important point in your favor. One day in the mirror, I saw that I was no longer the good young man I was. Everything about me has changed. He was acting violent. I said to myself, Compa, you're not from there because you act like that. You weren't educated like that. Reinvent yourself and put yourself in front of yourself. Compa, and you give me that because you act like that even though you weren't brought up that way. Reinvent yourself and put yourself in front of yourself. I live day in and day out doing crap, trying to fill my piggy bank little by little. Take care of yourself, my child. My old lady used to tell me when I was on the road at that time, I didn't know what I was doing. It was fun to run away from the police. Everything has changed. I'm not doing crap anymore. I'm making clean money at the barber shop. The new goal is to take a step forward. Number 2, if you're new to the air or new to the barbershop, to gain customers, and you have to make time for the barbershop, because if you grab, because you see that, for example, the barbershop is kind of slow, and you grab, I'm going over there to do, maybe I'm going to do this. You have to work for at least 10 hours for 3 or 4 months, and then when you see that you already have your client and that, then you can form a calendar about the days that you are going to work. That doesn't fail, that works very well too. Take away email. Step number 3, you need to pay attention to new customers coming into the store. On many occasions, it is the case that sometimes it will have been so occupied and a new customer enters, then the customer is a bit shy, he does not say hello, he does not say anything, the Dan sits down, but you see him and ignore him. So the client doesn't know if you have people on appointments or not. Not good. You should go to the customer and greet them. For example, hello, how are you? Do you have an appointment? No, I don't have an appointment. Okay, so right now we're all busy. Time to come tomorrow, the next day, or wherever, you know what I mean? But the important thing is the communication has to talk to them. If you don't talk and you leave it sitting there like no one swims. So when they see that a barber arrives, a new customer, and it feels automatically they are going to feel bad and they are going to leave. And what happens? They can to your page, or rather to the page of the barbershop, and make you feel bad. Comment, then you know that here in the US, before visiting a business, the first thing people do is go to the business page to see the comments, or rather the reviews, and they see that that business has many bad comments because they are not going to go. But if they see a lot of good comments, a lot of stars, and that, then they're going to be motivated to go. So pay attention to that. Step number 4, you must talk to the customer. You must make the customer feel comfortable when he is sitting in your chair. You must try to talk to him. You must at least ask him how you found that, how you realized about this business. It is your first time in this business, little things like that. And so you are flowing and you are talking. Do you understand me? And if you see that the customer is kind of shy, he doesn't like to talk too much, then what you have to do is leave him alone and try to provide him with a good service, but try to make him feel that if he feels comfortable, you're mine. But try to make him feel comfortable, you know what I mean? Because I've actually heard a lot of customer reviews that they say, no, me, I don't go to such a place because when I go to that place, the barber is kind of bored, he doesn't talk, or else you see him with a hearing aid on and talking on the phone, you know what I mean? They don't like that. So you have to try to make the guy feel comfortable and provide you with good service. And finally, step number 5, it's about the edge of the machines with which we make a fence. You have to be careful with the cutting edge when it comes to making it close or clean the neck or whatever to a new client, because sometimes so that the rings don't stay HD, so what we do is that we kind of stick the blade too much so that polishes. And there are people who have very sensitive skin and you don't give it a scratch, a sheath. So when they see the customer, when they go out on the street, they will be very satisfied and very happy. But when they cut off that whole mark there, that they left your neck and stuff, so that might not come back. So you have to be careful with that. And also, every time you cut a client, if you see that the guy feels satisfied and feels happy, give him your number, give him a card. That doesn't fail. So follow me for more tips. Anything you want to know, write it down here in the comments. And also, if you have any important techniques or strategies, let me know that too, so I can share with all those people who are interested in having knowledge about how to increase their clients in a barber.